Hey guys, I'm here with Cole. He's been on the channel.
What's up?
We're hanging out in his What's up? We're hanging out in his backyard. We got some drinks.
Yeah.
Amazing bonfire. I'm already toasty. We're both rocking our spooky season sweatshirts.
Where's yours from?
It's from Scream, but it says nothing, just chillin', killing. I got it
I
today.
love that. I love that.
This will be all over my channels this month. I love wearing this. And yours is from?
Mine's from Hocus Pocus.
Heck yeah.
And the second one is
coming
out. No, it's
right.
out. It's out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yes,
I haven't
it
seen
is.
it yet. But it's like the home. What does it say? The home of the black candle or something?
Black flame candle.
Got it.
Hello,
I don't know.
Jennifer
Sorry, not
Connelly.
fake fan.
Anyways, speaking of stuff that's scary and spooky and whatnot, we thought we would get together and we're just gonna exchange some scary stories, weird phenomenons, whatever. Just get together, hang out, talk some scary stuff.
I compare this to when you have sleepovers and you're trying to scare each other with your
Back in the day,
like
you're
when
half in your sleeping bag and you're like,
yeah, the sleeping
she's
bag.
like, this one time, and I'm like, Becky, go off.
And
what
I
happened?
believe Becky too. Becky, I believe you with every being.
My whole heart.
I'm like, this really did
I
happen
went
to
home
you.
the next day telling my parents as I got in the car, I'm like, you're never gonna believe what happened to Becky. And
Oh,
they're
I
like,
peed my
what?
pants. Mama had to pick me up at midnight. It was bad.
Oh, you went home early.
Oh yeah, I went. I was
Okay,
like,
well, just
yeah.
hold your bladder for this, and we're gonna tell some scary stories.
Cheers.
Ready? Okay.
Bye.
Bye. What do you say? Why did I say bye? Okay, you start with the stories, since this is your
You want me to?
this is your fire.
This is your fire.
your
I
fire.
built?
You start. Yes. Yes.
Before you got here, I was twiddling the twigs.
I walked in twiddling the twig.
Okay, so I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I just said. I don't want to one up you before we even get started.
For sure.
Warm up, main
Okay,
act.
all right. This is a true story that happened to me.
To you personally?
To me personally.
So we're getting personal. All
Yeah,
right.
I was. I am.
Past Cole, future Cole.
Okay. Okay. Well, also we should preface that we're about one shot in.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
One shot in, a drink or two. All right. So this happened to me personally in the past.
Well, not in the future, right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. So I was young. I would say maybe 13, 14, 15. Around those ages.
A teen. Moving on.
A teen. Yeah.
teen.
Mhm. I was cat sitting for my neighbor.
Yeah.
He was out of town. He was a lawyer. Don't know if that's important to the story, but yeah, he's divorced. And so no, this is context.
Not other
is
people's
important.
personal history. Just
Yeah, I'm
yours.
like, I don't know what happened between them, but I did hear
He was
about
doing his
infidelity.
own divorce at the time.
Yeah, it was really great. It worked
got the
out.
cat.
Worked
He
out
got
for
the
him.
cat,
He got
obviously.
obviously he
Right.
got the cat because I'm
Okay.
watching it now.
Fantastic.
Don't know if it really worked out. I'm watching it. I'm like, where was I in this divorce? And he was out of town maybe for 3 or 4 days, and he had kids that went to his wife's house, so they split custody of
Yeah,
the kids.
Right.
So I would go over maybe 2 or 3 times a day. I
Right.
wouldn't stay there. And every time I went over, it was just a weird, when you just go somewhere and it's just not it.
Right. Here's other people's houses. And you're like, this is weird when you're not here.
Yeah, and it's quiet, and I know
Right.
the kids aren't there, and the cat, also, poor cat, it got hit by a car.
Old cat,
and
young
it's
cat?
middle age.
Middle-aged cat hit by a car.
And it's that was
and
its
what?
mouth was. Oh yeah, I guess that's what,
Its mouth was
its
what?
mouth was ah.
Crooked?
No, it's the lip was gone.
The lip was gone?
Yeah, half the lip.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway, so
on
it was-
your watch?
No, not
before.
Yeah,
right.
imagine. I'm so sorry your cat got hit by a car.
But
Don't worry, the lip's just gone. That's it.
the lip was gone from
Yeah.
the car?
Yeah, something happened.
Oh, okay, connecting the dots.
Yeah,
Great.
the cat's name
Right,
is Noodle.
okay. Noodle. Noodle the cat that got hit by a car, missing a lip. Awesome. Yes. We'll make t-shirts.
Yeah. Merch. Bye now.
Merch.
I would go over to the house. I would feed it. I would spend some time. And I'd be like, sorry, you're by yourself. And I was young, okay? I'd always get a really weird energy. And so, just a weird, uncomfortable. I would go in and go out.
From the house or from the
From
cat?
the house. From the house.
Okay.
The cat was always just chilling. And I was always like, oh, nice cat.
Right.
No lips, nice cat. I would hear noises from the upstairs.
So 2-story.
Yeah, it was a 2-story house.
Okay.
And I would hear noises, and I would assume that it was, I don't want to use his name, so I'm going to say Marley. Rhymes with Marley is the son's name. And so I thought
Rhymes with Marley?
his name was.
I'm thinking of barley. I'm like, what did they name him Barley?
Sorry. His name was.
Just bleep
We
it.
can bleep it out.
His name was Noodle. Also.
Noodle 2.
Noodle 2.
I always thought the son was there. Okay.
But you knew the kids weren't there.
Yeah, but I was confused because I heard I heard noises upstairs.
Okay.
And it always
Noises
sounded like
what? Thumping,
It was
running,
thumping,
padding?
running around,
Okay.
And I'd always be like, man, it's crazy up there. But they only had one cat, okay? And so I was like, I don't know. And so I'd always go in there and I'd always be like, hey, this is like Cole. I'm the cat sitter. Like, I don't know, because
So you never went up there?
thought maybe someone was there, or like the kids came back and they didn't tell their dad. And so I was just like, hey, it's Cole, whatever. And so one day I went back and it was like broad daylight. I went back and it was just so much noise. You know, you can tell when it's like I'm like, oh, that's
Like
a house.
house noises
It was like,
or like people
walking.
noises? Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna like go up there and just check it out. So I go up there and I'm like, hey, it's Cole. I'm like coming up there. I don't even know.
Coming up there with the FBI. You just
Yeah.
have the cat in your arms. I'm coming up there
With the cat.
with a noodle.
And so I go up there and I check the rooms and no one's there. I'm like, oh, okay.
No one.
No
Nothing
one.
was disturbed.
Nothing is
Well,
up
you
there.
wouldn't know 'cause
Well,
you
I
weren't
don't. Yeah,
there.
I've never been up there. And so then I went back downstairs and I was like, whatever. And then the noise started happening again. And I was like, nope. And so I left and I went to my parents and I was like, I'm not going there again by myself. I'm
Right.
too scared. Someone needs to come in there with me. And I think I brought like my sister or something to come back
Okay.
there with me next time. Of course, no noise. The guy comes home and I'm like, hey, I think someone was home. I don't really know. There was a lot of noises. And he was like, oh, like you heard noises? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, no. So someone died upstairs. Like the previous owner, something happened to a kid upstairs. Like it fell off like its baby's like changing station. And like either
Okay.
something happened or like there was a death. And he's like, yeah, we always kind of hear weird noises. And I was like, well then, because then we
Might want to
actually.
put that in the notes when he like.
And by the
goes for
way,
the cat.
scary baby
Noodle's
haunts.
got one lip. There's also like a ghost upstairs. No big deal. Lock up when you're gone. What the heck? Okay.
Isn't that nuts?
That's-
And ever since then, I never really went back.
Well, yeah. Did they ask you to cat sit again?
I think they did. And I was like, too scared. I'm out of town.
Just all the excuses.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, we
too
saw
scared.
you
I
in the
was-
neighborhood today. You're like, no. Well, just left. Just hopped on a plane, very far away.
So that was my haunted cat story.
That's crazy. It's just gonna happen to you. Before I start mine,
Yeah.
a little liquid courage.
Little liquid.
Oh my
courage.
gosh, you did the up down around?
What's the up down?
I don't know.
around?
You did the up down.
I always
do
do
the
up, down.
around.
Okay, we gotta do it again. Look at each
Okay.
other in the eyes.
That's important too.
Yeah.
Up,
Yep.
down,
I don't
around.
know. I don't know. That is a tough one. That was worse than the first one.
Okay. That shot was worse, but my story might be a little better.
Got it. Got it. Cheers.
My story.
Cheers.
My story is about a Colorado hotel, like way back when, like 1800s.
Did this happen to you? Or no, it's just a...
It happened to
Oh,
me in
sorry.
the 1800s. No.
Like, how old are you again?
Ancient. 3-story wooden building,
Got it.
but I feel like it featured electricity. Like it was like up and up.
Okay.
Like on the, I don't even know if that was back then. My timeline of when electricity was going.
It was nice. It had all the
Right,
amenities.
right. And it wasn't just a hotel. It was like a bunch of different things back then. Repurposed the building for a
Okay.
whole bunch of things. And then a fire broke out in the town, burned the whole thing down. It was made of wood.
Got
back
it.
in the day, made of wood. And this fire ran through the town. It burned the whole town down in 5 hours.
Oh my
Whole
gosh.
town gone. Yes.
Jeez.
So they rebuilt the place. It became a hotel, plus an investment company, plus a bank. It was just multi-purpose
Multifaceted.
building back then, but it was also a hotel.
Triple threat.
This is way back, like I said, way back in the day.
Got it.
Not now times. So when they rebuilt it, it was 4 stories.
Okay.
And in the winter, when they couldn't dig in the ground to bury bodies, they would store the the dead bodies on the 3rd floor. Or on the 4th floor, like at the top floor.
Oh.
100%. That's, and they would.
Where would
and-
they put
and it-
them?
just on the floor. They
Oh.
this hotel had a elevator when they rebuilt it.
Oh.
So they would take the elevator and leave the bodies until the spring would thaw and they could bury them.
Oh, because they couldn't get into the ground.
they could. It was so
Oh.
frozen and they couldn't dig.
Just burn them. sorry.
They would store the bodies like on the 4th floor of active businesses, like
Wouldn't that smell?
like true. You'd think. So people would say that they would like, you'd be walking down the hall and there'd be like cold air. So all these bodies and there, all this energy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
all these souls,
Yeah.
were just walking around the hotel. And people would say that they would feel like you'd be walking down the hallway and you'd get nudged. Like you'd just get like nudged aside. There's so many people. There's so many people up there. And then also like you would walk and there'd just be like a rush of cold air. probably like energy. Also, because they had the elevator, a guy named Eddie, like that was like Eddie. He's like a main character, like in the story when they retell it about the history. He fell down the elevator shaft, and he was like on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
I mean, back then elevators were not like they are today. You could just
yeah.
fall down the shaft, right? Like it wasn't right. Died. So now people say it's still a hotel to this day.
Where?
They have
in Colorado?
They have 20 like active rooms that they rent out to people, and they say like the elevator like still goes because he lived on the 3rd floor at like 3 a.m. The elevator will just go by itself and always stops at the 3rd floor. But it's an active, like it's like an active hotel. I would never stay there.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
We should stay there.
No, we shouldn't. But also, it's like, back in the day, that's true. They didn't know what to do with the bodies.
I mean, I guess I never thought about that.
Right. They just weren't. Nothing was advanced. It was like, where do we put people? Oh, this building.
That's nuts. So weird.
Yeah, people like get nudged and whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Not about that.
Yeah. The story that I have is about like one of the most haunted cities in America.
I'm gonna try to guess.
But they also
do you know the city?
I don't know if I remember the city, but they also have a history of voodoo and pirates.
Oh, so I know exactly what city this is.
What city?
New Orleans.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure lots of cities do, but it was like it also mentioned that. It was also a thing in, I don't know if it was the 1950s, but like this article made a note to say that in some cities, when you're like rebuilding a place or when you structurally work on land, if in some cities if you find like if there's like paranormal activity, you have to disclose it when you're like buying and selling land, like there's paranormal activity here, because it's a structural defect of the building. Like that's how bad it was getting. That's how like
that's crazy.
That's how prevalent it was, where it was like, okay, we have to like digress to people that's what's going on. So way back like in the 1800s, there was this Irish immigrant that moved to this town, and he worked at a foundry, and then he was young, grew up working.
Okay.
After like the owner and his wife died of the foundry, they gave it to him. So he grows up, has 10 children back in the day. 10 children.
Busy guy.
A whole nest of kids. And he bought this house. It was, I think, 5 stories, which is like crazy too. 5 stories. And people always talk about the attic of this place, of being like, we see kids in the attic, there's weird stuff in the attic. From the outside, the attic, the top floor, is like crazy to look at. Like passerbys, like you're drawn to the top.
Okay.
After his kids had grown up and moved out and whatever, because it was way back when, in the 50s and 70s, like 1950, 1970, it was used as a funeral parlor, like a funeral home. So the basement was the morgue, or like where they kind of take the bodies to do whatever, and then like the first and second floor would be like viewing rooms.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. So like the whole structure of the building has been through it and like used for the dead and whatnot.
No, thank you.
Like it's kind of, they've just kind of unset it up as a funeral home, and it's warm and welcoming. But people
what happened to the morgue down there?
But people who, so it's more than the funeral home, because like people are dead when they go. People are dead when they get there.
What?
So so like this. So when people go there for the bed and breakfast, they talk more about like the 10 kids that live there. A couple of them died. Like just happened. A couple of them gotta go. Like
I get it.
So they talk
bound
about
to happen with 10.
When people hang out at the bed and breakfast, they talk about, like this one couple asked the employee, they're like, we've heard that this place is haunted by 2 boys. And the guy goes, it's not haunted, they live here. As in like it's so normal that like there's just like 2 boy spirits running around that it's like not haunting, it's just how it is. They can hear kids giggling in the hallway. They wake up and people are like, there's like pulling on the sheets when they wake up. And it's said that 2 of the boys of the 10 died in a bonfire.
Here?
At the house.
A bonfire in the house?
No, at the house, because like back in the day, they used to have like festivals and like neighborhood whatever, where they would like compete to see like who could have the biggest bonfires, which is like weird. Like when I like heard that and read that, I was like, that sounds weird, but like
now we do TikTok dances.
Right. But they were like, they would have like bonfires.
That's fun.
And they said that's fun. Yeah, but then they said 2 of the boys, like the fire got out of control and 2 of the boys passed away in the fire. So those two people always talk about those two kids are just like running around the house.
That's really sad.
With the giggling and the nudging, whatever. And then they also talk about that they hear a girl, a young girl, running around the house, and it was said that she died in the chimney. She was playing hide and seek with the dad.
Play with fire?
Well, no, the chimney was obviously on, but she was
sorry.
playing hide and seek with the dad, and then the dad got like pulled away for like work something, and just like, I don't know, just got distracted. And then later, this is true.
No, I know.
You're
it's
smiling like it's not. This is literally.
No, I'm smiling because it's true, but
I don't know where you hide for hide
no,
and seek.
I get no.
But like it's a little kid too. Like they don't know like the dangers of. It's like hiding.
I know, but like
that's like hiding in like a washer dryer. Kids don't know that's like you could get clothes
mom.
and like stuff. Yeah, she's just doing a load. She's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing there? Not funny.
no, that's not funny.
And
little funny.
they said that like later on they're all at dinner and they're like, where is she? And
No.
they did like a 48-hour investigation, called the cops, and they couldn't find her. And she died, like she had died in the chimney.
Of
Like
suffocation?
Her
or
dress
what?
got her like I don't really know, but like her dress got caught and she couldn't get out. So then they say like they hear her running around. There is a plaque today above the chimney, like in her memory.
If I die and someone puts a plaque over a chimney,
Over a chimney.
I swear, just take it off.
But there
I
is.
don't
I
need
saw
to be
the picture of
remembered.
it.
Okay.
So then people talking about this. You hear kids running around,
Yeah.
pulling on the bed sheets, nudging, kids giggling, and like the best part is that it's an adults only hotel. There are never any kids in this hotel.
Why is it adults?
It's just a bed and breakfast. A lot of them are adults only.
Oh. The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know. It could be nothing else, but that.
That is interesting.
Right. It's not like an adult giggling. Right. It's like they can hear kids. And people always talk about that they see like the girls sitting in the window of the attic. Like they say like kids, like human kids living, would walk by the house and like get stuck like looking at the window and be like, what are you looking at? And they're like, there's a girl in the window. So then these two like paranormal investigators like went up there and they were doing the flashlight, like speak to us with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and they said it was like going off when they asked about the kids and everything.
Not
I wouldn't
about
stay
that.
there. I wouldn't stay there bed and breakfast. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Checking out early.
It's probably a Motel 6 down there.
There's a Hilton back there.
It's
Got
been a
free
funeral
breakfast.
home. People have died there. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Listen. I love stories,
Right, me too.
but I love experiences more.
Okay.
And I think we should I think we should go out. We should do our own investigations.
We should
You and me. We should
You
hit the
and
road.
I.
Hit the road.
doing scary stuff together. We should,
Yeah.
Are we gonna film it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in if we film it.
Yeah.
What are we naming it?
We're gonna be
Needs a
calling it
name.
the paranormal activity of Cole and Christine.
Christine and Cole. You're
Boo.
not working title.
Boo. Christine and Cole.
Okay, I'm down.
No, I like.
Are we gonna have? Okay, so
What?
we're just gonna go out.
What?
It'll be a series. We'll
It'll
do a
be a
series
ser-
on
we'll
the
do a
channel.
series?
Okay, so we're gonna have effects. We're gonna do.
Oh. We're gonna have
effects. We're gonna do like crazy. Big
We are
set
gonna have
pieces.
effects.
Oh, we're gonna have.
It's gonna
Okay.
get spooky.
What is it?
It's gonna
Is something
get
on fire? Make sure you just don't breathe it in. Okay. Okay. We'll work on the effects. Tune in. We're gonna do a series. Cole and I doing some paranormal adventures.
The paranormal adventures of Christine and Cole.
Cheers to that.
Yes. All right. Let's do this.
So dumb.